Welcome back, guys. In this video I will show you the new Moralis Web3 API. If you go to your Moralis account and you go here on the left in the menu and you select Web3 API, you will find version 2, and this is the default one. The version 1 is still here. If you click API version, you can still select version 1 and you can still use it, but remember that until September the 15th you have to upgrade to version 2, and I will explain to you how to do it in this video. But to summarize, it's very simple. We've just changed some URL structure and that's it. So literally it takes a few minutes, but you have 1 month to upgrade and to use version 2. So the first thing we have to talk about are the different categories. And as you can see, the first category is native, and this category has just 2 methods right now, 2 endpoints. The first one is to get all information about the block, given the block number or block hash, and second one is to get all information about a smart contract event. So basically you can see historical occurrences of a particular event in a smart contract, and these two are very basic core native blockchain functionalities, and they are a perfect group for themselves, that you can query the block and then you can also query all events for different smart contracts. In the future we may add more endpoints, but for now this makes perfect sense to have it here. And also the reason why we changed the API structure is because you guys gave us a lot of feedback. We did see a lot of people using the API, experimenting with the API, and we also got a lot of questions about different things in our forum, and thus we have concluded that it's better that we change the API a bit. And by the way, when you upgrade to the new version and you want to get some help, you can just go here to forum.moralis.io and ask any questions. So we're here to help, and as you can see, this community is very active. So we're here to help you to upgrade to the new version. The new version has native as the first category, then we have the account category, and all the endpoints here are all about you giving Moralis a user address and then Moralis giving you information about that user. So for example, the first one is to get all native transactions for a particular user, and native transactions are, for example, the ETH transactions. You send ETH from one address to another, or you interact with a smart contract. Those are native transactions, and please remember they are different from ERC20 transactions. Just like when you go to Etherscan and you see that there are transactions and then there are ERC20 transactions and then there are ERC71 transactions, different types of transactions. The same is in our API, because the native transactions is just ETH transactions and smart contracts. ERC20 transactions, they are events. Technically, they are not like a normal transaction. It's an event in a smart contract. So that's why we put it separately right here, to make it very clear that there are native transactions, ERC20 transactions, and there are also NFT transactions. So this is the difference between native, ERC20 and NFT. Then you also have native balance. So this is the ETH balance. You have ERC20s, basically all ERC20s for a specific address, and all NFTs for a specific address. So you have to always keep in mind the 3 categories on the Ethereum, Matic, and Binance Chain blockchains. The fact that you have native transactions, native balances. You have NFT transactions, NFT balances. And then you have ERC20 transactions, ERC20 balances. As a developer, you have to keep this all in mind. And if you want to learn more about how Ethereum works and how to build, use the link below and become a Moralis Insider. When you sign up on this email list for Moralis Insiders, you get the Moralis magazine, which is each and every week we give you more updates, more features, and more ways to build. You become a better developer. You will also be the first one to see the new upgrades to Moralis and so on and so forth. So if you want to learn more how Ethereum works, how Binance Chain works, and understand this technology better, become Moralis Insider by clicking the link below. So these are the most important things that you have to know about the account. Basically, to summarize, given a user address, give me something about that user, which is a bit different from the token category right here, which is given a token address, give me everything about that token. So for example, given token address, give me metadata, give me symbols, give me price, give me allowance. And when it comes to NFTs, the same thing. Given NFT address, give me the NFTs within that collection, give me the transfers, give me the owners, give me the metadata, and so on and so forth. And then finally, we do have the resolve API, which is just given a domain, for example, unstoppable domain, resolve the address for that domain. And in the future, we will add ENS and other domain name systems here as well. But for now, it's only unstoppable domains. In terms of features, so all of what we've just discussed, I mean, most of it was already in version 1. So that's why I'm telling you, to upgrade from version 1 to version 2, it's quite easy. It's just a few URL structures and that's it. But we have added some new stuff. So if you go to version 2 and you look, for example, at the balance, what do you see here? You see 2 blocks. So this is a new thing. Basically, you can specify what was the balance of a particular user at a certain block. So you can see historical balances. Or you can see the same thing for ERC20s. So given the user address, what kind of ERC20 did that user have at a specific block in the past? This is very important when you look, for example, at different use cases such as profit loss, how much your portfolio has grown over the past few blocks, few months, few weeks, few quarters. When you look at tax, what kind of assets did you have at a particular point in time? Very important. And of course, the use cases are endless. The same thing is with NFTs. Or actually here we haven't added it, but that would be next for us to see which NFTs someone had at a particular block, but it's the same thing, we'll add it next. So this is the new feature, but the whole idea with this new version was not to add a bunch of features, but to make it more clear, because you have native account token resolve, and in the past it was not very intuitive because you had historical, and then you had account, and then you had token, and then you had NFT, and yeah. So while this was okay, this is way more better, and we got a lot of good feedback on this. So guys, to summarize, until September the 15th, you have to upgrade. If you have any questions, any problems, just go to forum.moralis.io and we will help you to upgrade. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like. See you all very, very soon. Have a good day and goodbye, guys. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.